Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. I'm at the Pierre Hotel for the Drama League's 30th annual musical celebration of Broadway, honoring Emmy Award winner Neil Patrick Harris, who is returning to Broadway this season in the musical Hedwig and the Angry Inch, and the stars were out to celebrate.
You're the top, you're the most, but tonight you're not the host. NPH, you've been replaced. So let us offer you a toast. You can have that back. There's no number to do. Well, there is, but not for you. No, tonight you'll get no shtickin'. Just digest your rubber chicken. And we know that you're grieved, but Hugh Jackman is relieved. Even Ellen tweeted Neil should take a rest. Yes, we will entertain you if we must restrain you. Be a guest, just a guest, be a guest. Tonight, take a pass and just sit there on your ass, on that ass that's very pretty. Oh, I'm sorry, was that crass? We have called up your shrink, and your doctors seem to think you should stifle your dramatics, curb your verbal acrobatics. Oh, and Neil, by the way, we just heard from Tina Fey. She says she and Amy Poehler are impressed that you gave up the ghost. You are no longer host. You're just a guest. Be a guest, please, a guest. Facebook fans are posting, OMG, he isn't hosting? Must have been an intervention, or he's dead. But there's more to life than living in the spotlight. Try lying on a beach or in a bed. Pal around with all your cronies. Skip the Emmys and the Tonys. I forgot my line.
You need quiet.
Wait, say it again.
You need quiet.
You need quiet. This is gonna go great. You need quiet and a chance to decompress. Oh, we know that it's so hard to go cold turkey. But let us all assure you that tonight we're gonna cure ya. This is not nearly big enough. How many times have you heard that? The number is not, when you host the Tonys, you get dancers. I want dancers, dancers! Yes! Come on! That guy! My number. Thank you. Ladies. Yes! Been waving your flag, and now soon you'll be in drag. You're angry, it's displayed in every supermarket. So tonight, why not work and just let us do the work? We will honor and award you, and besides, we can't afford you. No songs, though there may be songs. Dr. Horrell's backstage and getting crashed. We took a forward and you have been demoted to a guest. Relax, Neil. Harold and Kumar came by with a big fat jaw, and everything's going to be at a high. Be a guest. Well, you better share because it's already been a long night already. Be a guest.
So tell me why you wanted to be here tonight.
You know, somebody asked me, and I heard what it was for and who it was for, and I was like, yes, of course. And we're getting to do a really fun number, so it's not something that I usually do. These I'm usually the serious one, so it's a lot of fun for me because I get to step out of my box a little bit too, and I get to celebrate an amazing person. So I was really happy to do it.
So why did you want to be here tonight? Tell me.
Oh my gosh, I'm here for supporting Neil. I mean, Neil and I did company together at Lincoln Center in the New York Philharmonic, and he's just a doll. I mean, he's just the kindest guy to work with and talented, and I don't know, I'm like, yes, Neil, I'll be here for you. Are you kidding? Yeah.
Tell me what that night was like. I was there. Gorgeous production of Company.
Heaven, honestly. Dancing behind the New York Philharmonic with all those stars, people that I look up to. I felt like a small fish in a big pond. I was grateful. and excited to be a part of the huge Broadway community and television community and everybody community.
Tell me what's brought you here tonight.
Neil Patrick Harris is what brought me. I love the man. I've had the honor of working with him, and it's just it's a great honor to be here to honor him and to celebrate all of his successes. And there are many more to come, and I'm sure there are many more surprises for all of us when it comes to his career.
Tell me how you work together with him.
I've been on How I Met Your Mother. In fact, I'm on an episode that's airing tonight, and I play as Taylor, so what an honor that is. And I was with him on the first Smurfs movie.
So what do you admire the most about him as a performer and as a person?
Well, as a performer, I am in awe of the fact that whatever he does superbly. And how many people can move among all these different mediums, television, film, Broadway. I mean, it doesn't happen very often that people do it superbly well, or that even people do it well. And he's just a phenomenal performer and a phenomenal artist who has such great respect for old-fashioned craft. And I love that about him. As a person, I don't think there's anyone with a heart bigger than his. And what I can't get over is how he's able to give 1,000% to whatever he's doing professionally. He and David have the two fabulous twins. He's totally committed to his family. Look at all these friends who are here. How do you sustain all that and a career? I mean, I can barely take care of myself, and it's just me.
So here we are. So tell me why you wanted to be here tonight.
Well, you know, when you get an opportunity to sing a song to Neil Patrick Harris at a gala benefiting his multi-talents and incredible person, you say yes. That's what you do, and it's a really fun number. I hope I don't screw it up. Neil's been a friend kind of in passing over the years. I've known him over the years, and I'm honored to be a part of honoring him.
This is all for afterwards, so what's the number you're doing tonight?
The number I'm doing is the opening number. It's called Be a Guest. It's a spoof on Be Our Guest, because he's always a host and never a guest. So I found it fitting, and the creative team behind it is fantastic. They wrote a great song, and it's me for a good bit, and then some dancers come out, and it's just all big and fun and great. And we get to poke a little fun at him, but still give him a little love, and it's a fun, upbeat way to start the night.
In thinking about what to do for you tonight, usually you're up here with me, but I thought of a song that I do sing a lot. But if ever there was a song that describes Neil, I think this is it. Oh, his eyes, his nose, his fingers, his toes, his smile when he says please, and when he sneezes, his sneeze, his arms, chest, coat, vest, his everything is sweeter than sweet. I try, but honest to Pete, I can't stop talking about him and talking about him and talking about him. I can't stop talking about him, the man that I adore. I can't stop talking about him and talking about him and talking about him. I can't stop talking about him, and though I see my boy, I simply can't stop telling about him and yelling about him and telling about him. I can't stop hollering over the moment that we met. He had a pinstripe. What do you call it? A beautiful smile, a barrel of money. I can't stop talking about him yet. He kissed me out, a bell went bong, a whistle went whoa, a trap door opened, and I slipped right through. And now I can't stop talking about him and talking about him and talking about him. And if he was yours, well, neither would you. About him and talking about him, and if he was yours, well, neither would you. Stop talking about him and talking about him and talking about him and talking about him until your face turns blue. Stop talking about him and talking about him and talking about him and talking about him all
day. So tell me what's brought you here tonight.
I'm here to celebrate our friend Neil Patrick Harris. He's been tremendous in all of the things I've had the chance to work with him on. And when I heard this was happening, I thought that was amazing. I know that most of the tributes are going to be to his more highbrow affairs, and I think we're going to take that down a notch with some Harold and Kumar tributes.
What do you admire the most about him as a person and a performer?
Person and performer both. I think he's the kind of guy who just takes every opportunity to. This is going to sound so cliche, but any job that he really wants, any project he's really passionate about. A lot of the stuff that he's put up on the internet. It doesn't necessarily have to be something that he knows is going to be a big mainstream success, but he can go from being in the Smurfs to dropping Ecstasy with Harold, and he does each of those flawlessly, and I think that's a great.
Big season for you. Tell me.
Amazing. We started rehearsals today for Hedwig with the entire company. Neil and I rehearsed in September and again in October, and we met and worked in November, and he's been doing choreography and stuff in LA whenever he has time. But as of today, we had the band, we had Lena Hall, and we have Neil, and so it's really beginning. It feels very real now, and it's so exciting. What a great show.
How excited are you to be here tonight?
Crazy excited.
Extremely excited.
We're really, really good friends with Neil and David, and so it's like it couldn't come too soon, this honor for him.
So deserving. It's great to be here with all his friends and colleagues and honoring Neil tonight.
And he's coming to Broadway.
Yes, I know. We're really excited for Hedwig. I think it's gonna be really amazing.
A couple months. Preview starting in a couple months. So excited.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to be here tonight for you two, right?
Yes. Well, Christian performed, did a champagne toast for him playing violin, so that was extra special. And then
it was nice. It was intimate. It was just
I'm just riding his coattails tonight, going along for the festivities.
So tell me why you wanted to be here tonight.
I had the honor of toasting Neil, not only for his success and for his family, but for his friendship and his generosity.
How far back do you guys go?
We go back, what is it now, 14 years, I want to say?
And what do you admire about him as a performer and as a human being?
I think in this industry, to have longevity says a lot about talent. Neil obviously started off very young, and to be able to have the success, not only in TV, but in film and theater, says a lot about the performer he is. It says a lot about his dedication to his craft, his ability to host. Says a lot about his personality, how comfortable he is with himself, and in honoring others. Neil's a special guy.
Tell me what's brought you here tonight.
I'm here because I know Neil Patrick Harris. I love Neil Patrick Harris, and I love the Drama League. So for me, it's a very important night to be here, and I wasn't sure I was going to be here, and I got here at the last minute, so I'm thrilled.
Tell me what you admire the most about Neil as a performer and as a human being.
I think it was said tonight when people were toasting him is that there's no one who works harder than he does. There's no one who is a better friend, who is more devoted. And when he is devoted to whatever he is working on, and that could be his family, his friends, his work, the Tonys, the Emmys, whatever, his devotion is tantamount to anybody that I have ever known or seen.
And what the Drama League means to you?
Oh, the Drama League really means a tremendous amount to me. I've been a real supporter and a devotee of their work. Do you know that if you give a list of directors that have won Tonys or have been or have been directing on Broadway or off Broadway, they've all been through the Drama League's program. So it's an educational program. It supports the performer. It's been around forever. I think it's the longest running organization in and of the theater. So it carries a great deal of history for me. So, and I love Gabriel Shanks.
Minutes. How
you look stunning.
Thank you.
Here we are. What's brought you here tonight for the Drama League?
They asked me, so I said yes. I love the Drama League and I love Neil, so let's do this. Yeah, I get to do a great performance, a little quartet, and I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a spectacular night. I've seen some of the performances. They're amazing.
So this is all for afterwards. So what are you doing in the show tonight?
I'm doing a number Side by Side from Company, but we've vamped it for specifics, and we're the welcoming committee welcoming Neil back to Broadway.
So look again. Look how dapper you look tonight.
God bless you. God bless you. I think it's a black tie event, but I'm kind of there. I'm almost there. Yeah.
You're Norm Lewis.
I'm Norm Lewis, so I can wear what I want, a bikini.
Tell me what's brought you here tonight, Norm.
This guy named Neil Patrick Harris. I don't know if you know him, but he's an up-and-comer, and the Drama League decided to celebrate his career, and so we're here to do that tonight and just have a lot of fun. He's such a great guy, such a great talent.
Did you work together? Have you done readings? Or
We have never, ever worked together. I would love to, because for one, I would learn something from this amazing person. But for two, we've been friends. We've cultivated a friendship over the years, and he's such a great guy. And I would just love to, just chill out and hang with him. Yeah.
What has brought you here tonight?
My 14-year friendship with Neil Patrick Harris, America's Neil Patrick Harris, as he likes to be called now.
Where did it all begin, your friendship with him?
It began the first day of rehearsal for Proof, his Broadway debut, and we locked eyes, and it was, love at first sight until I met Doug.
Yeah.
Then where did you two meet?
We met rehearsing in play down at the New York Theater Workshop. So, well, actually, we met earlier.
Yes, I auditioned
when I made
for
the
Doug.
terrible mistake of not casting Kate in a production of Othello.
Can you
At the
imagine?
Public Theater.
I still do that monologue for him.
I've erased that memory.
I haven't.
When you're out for drinks, you just start that monologue.
You've been a brilliant Desdemona.
Well,
So,
apparently
God,
not.
help me.
Apparently not.
He'll do it again.
Oh, man, what a mistake.
I love this.
All right.
So, and just the Drama League, what the Drama League means to both of you.
Well, the Drama League was a huge, I've run theaters, and I've taken part of the running of theaters, and their support of all of these places is just extraordinary. And the other thing about them is that they're one of the few such organizations that makes a point of supporting young directors. And that's been extraordinary. I mean, their track record of people they've identified is stellar, and I'm all for that.
And what are you doing tonight? Because this is all for afterwards.
Well, I'm singing a song by Stephen Sondheim for my buddy Neil. I know, I'm very nervous. I'm singing With So Little to Be Sure Of to salute him and our friendship and all he's done for the community and for me.
So, Hira, how excited are you today? Tell me.
I'm excited, but all of it is so crazy. I didn't know any of it. I didn't know who was performing. I still don't. I don't know who's here. Every time I see someone, I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I'm like, are you performing? I don't want to know. I don't know what's happening. So it's all it's like a surprise birthday party in my honor.
Well, today's another great day. That's a great way to put it. No, it's a great way to put it. Today's also a big day for you. You started rehearsals with the whole cast today for Hedwig, didn't you?
Yeah, I arrived here last night from LA. We did a How I Met Your Mother on Friday, and I'm on a plane here, and then I arrived, and today we had our first Hedwig rehearsal with the whole band together. And that's a lot. I mean, that's not just singing around a piano. That's drum kit. They're all mics, sound guy. We're doing it. And so suddenly here I am, like, figuring it out. And then tonight I come here, and there's all these people dressed all fancy talking about me. It's disarming.
How have you been doing it all? Like doing your television show and rehearsing Hedwig and being a dad, all that stuff. How have you been juggling it all?
I have a really great support system of people that, like this guy. This is David, my better half.
Like a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Was she rich?
Yes,
from a long time ago. Get in here, you
Good to
two.
see you. How are you? David David allows me the opportunity to be able to do so many crazy things. I mean, I get to run things by him, and he's an amazing actor, an amazing person, but an amazing father, and is able to say, like, yes, you should go do that, and I will handle other elements of it.
And sometimes I put up a fight.
That's true. I say no to a lot of things.
Yeah.
So we can be together
Sometimes
as a
I
family.
say no. You
But I'm
can't do
also
that. Not
anxious
allowed.
for us to come back to New York and to live here and to give him the opportunity to shine.
Thanks, Neil.
We got to get you back on the boards again.
I would love to. I'm dying to. It would be really, really great to be back on stage and do my thing. It's been 9 years in LA, sort of like reaching for something to do. So
what's tonight like for you?
It's fantastic. I'm super happy for him. I'm so proud. I'm so proud to see his career grow. I mean, when we met, he was just doing Broadway shows. I mean, he had done stuff in the past, but to see it go from where he was to now is just thrilling.
What's going to happen tonight? Who's going to perform? What's going to happen?
I'm not allowed to say.
I hate this interview.